Huh?
I'm gonna be on time.
Oh, I don't know. Do you want to come? You can come. You are more than welcome. Let me back this up a little. Let me see if I get out.
Get your little lucky chair.
Oh, you got a lucky chair? What? She from the phone got a lucky chair?
Definitely needs one.
Let's see, let's see. Can we see Smitty? This punch is punching.
This punch is punching.
Punch is punching.
For a water drink.
Santana. Tara, we can't see you, so you're gonna have to move around. Closer. She is good. Why it's not staying like that though? Yeah, yeah.
How did you enjoy the verses?
What?
It was so lit.
I love the verses.
It was funny.
I was proud to be from Southside Jamaica, Queens, when Dipset, even though I was signing with Dipset, because I have a history with Dipset, right? And that's going to be private. But the Locks came in, guns a blazing.
They definitely did, especially
Jadakiss,
Jadakiss was ready.
Jadakiss was not playing games.
Jadakiss was not playing games. He
He
even
was
said
ready.
something about the show.
You good? You want? Oh, you good?
Nah, I'm good right here.
Okay.
He was ready.
I'm good right here. I'm cute on camera.
Hey.
Hey!
But they get on my nerves on
Who get on
camera.
your nerves? It's too early. We just turned the camera on.
I ain't say nothing, what I say.
No, right?
Don't add him on. Don't add him on. Don't add him on. Don't add him on. Can we start? Santana.
Why I turn you on?
Okay, let me know.
I got your mic.
Mike's ablazing. Hello? 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 Mic check 1 2. Mic check 3 4. Let us we good. Oh, we good. Gossip Time Radio, Gossip Viv. I am your host, if you ain't know. With my lovely DJ and co-host,
L. Smitty Baby.
who like ass and not titties.
Yes,
And
sir.
my other lovely co-host, Coco Shante. And Mr. Angry Man himself.
Yeah, call me what you want to call me, but my name is Zell, a.k.a. Big Joan Balloon. Let's get!
Bam! And we got a special guest in the building as promised. We got She from the
Motherfucking phone.
Motherfucking phone. Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
So clearly you're from here, born and raised.
What's up?
You're a unicorn. Because, you know, there's not too many people that's born and raised in Charlotte.
That's
Except for like
inside.
Nolan and Larry. I think that's
What's her name?
Lakeisha.
Yeah.
Have you met Lakeisha?
Yeah, I met her, but I just wanted to know her name.
Oh, that's Lakeisha. Come on. Lakeisha, come on. Give her the mic and Lakeisha, what do you do for She?
All right, so I'm Lakeisha. I go by QC Boot Check on Instagram,
Got it.
but I am She's manager.
Okay.
So I handle all that.
Mm-hmm. So She.
Wait. Before we get started,
Oh.
I just want to apologize for being late. It was
CP
my fault.
time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a
CP
kid.
time.
But
We
better
talked about
late
you on-
than never, but never late
It's
is
better.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we here.
We in here. She, how old is you? Because you're giving me young vibes.
Yeah, I'm 21.
21?
Yeah, he legal. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hey.
My son is 29.
yeah.
I'm
So he's definitely legal. My nephew is definitely legal.
Yeah,
I'm
he
trying.
legal.
It's this rum punch. It's the rum punch.
That's not
So
wrong, that's her punch.
Oh yeah, it's more punch than rum.
That shit is
Like
nice.
it's a lot of, it's more than rum in here.
It's nice.
You go crazy.
It is nice, but I'm waiting. You know, it's already punching me in my face. But listen, I I took notice of you because Greg of Zooway. Shouts to Zooway, ENT, Zooway
Yeah,
Apparel.
yeah.
Shouts to Greg. We love you, Greg. Greg is cooking it.
Yeah.
And so I took notice. I said, oh, okay, this looks like somebody I need to have on my show. So can you let the people know who are, probably not familiar what it is that you do?
Yeah, for sure. My name is Sheed from the phone from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm an artist. I don't like to consider myself a rapper or a singer, but I'm an artist.
You do both.
Correct.
Nice. He's 21. So what made you want to start getting into all of this music business?
To be honest, it's really kind of hard to say. Like as a youngin, like my pops used to rap, but my mom was a singer around the house and stuff like that.
Are they known or just it was in the house?
It was just in the house and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
However, growing up with a family that was so musical and things like that, and then just being influenced by stuff like Chris Brown, the Under 3000 and stuff like that at an early age, it kind of like picked up at the time.
Mm-hmm. So, how did you get Greg's attention? Because Greg put you on his IG. That's big.
Where I don't even know how I got his attention. I don't know how I get a lot of people's attention because I'm always in the house.
He's always in the house.
I'm real antisocial, for real. I don't really like doing too many
Wait a minute, you antisocial?
Yeah.
Really?
We gonna get him on
So
it.
you're a popular loner.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's her coin
I
term.
am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
Capricorn,
December what?
January 3rd.
Oh, January 3rd.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
That's my brother's
Three.
birthday.
Okay.
But now it's like, I don't know whether my favorite number is 4 or 3 now.
43. It's 4 and 3.
4, 3 or 34.
No, that's it.
Hey.
You know who 34? Magic
Yeah.
Johnson, baby.
That's a fact.
Got it on right now.
You know that?
So, you're singing and you're rapping. How the ladies treat you?
Good.
Smitty?
The ladies don't treat me no type of way. I feel like they do me wrong and they do me right. It all depends on who you give your time to.
He said they do him wrong
When they do
and
me
they
right,
do
and
him right.
it depends on who you give me your
Hey,
time.
it's balance. You feel me?
Untie
It's
the
balance.
Oh, well, none of that.
You know what you
I'm not well
gotta
balanced.
do? You know what you gotta do? You gotta untie that hoodie and let them have it all.
Well, first of all, let's talk about your hoodie because you say I love New York.
Do you
What?
really?
Do you really love New York?
Yeah, I love New York, but I don't love it more than my city.
I love you too.
We love you back. We love you back. We all from New York
Yeah,
here.
because I just went to New York like last week. I had a show of a competition for Showcase King, but I won it. I brought the dub home.
Dude,
Yeah, we brought that
yeah,
home.
dude.
What?
We brought that
I
home.
brought
Oh, that's
that
dope. If you winning in New York, you winning in your city.
Yeah.
home. Word.
That's a
Yeah, I
fact.
brought that home.
Shouts to him on
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yes.
So you got Keisha on your team,
Yeah.
right? So I see you going places. You already caught the attention of Greg, right? Greg is a pretty big deal here in Charlotte. He's
Right.
a big deal.
Now, that's-
Right or wrong? Greg is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no, he really is. Greg, but Greg is so humble, you don't even know.
Who Greg is.
Right. And he ain't gonna tell you who he is.
Yeah, right.
You just you either know or you don't.
Right,
Right.
right. It happened to me today.
What happened?
It happened to me today. That's why I thought that. It happened to me today, right? I was talking to Greg. We was sitting over there talking, right? Because he was pulling up and he was about to leave. I was like, yo, Greg, what up? And I was parked. You see when I was parked there, right? He pulled up and then he pulled back and so was me and pulled up and backed up, right? So when he backed up to talk to me. I didn't think Greg was going. I know Greg. We love Greg, but we sat there for a minute. So then, let me tell y'all something real quick, because I know she probably on the live. So what happened was I was on the phone with Shireen. So I hung up with Shireen and finished talking to Greg, right? 2 minutes later, I had 2 missed phone calls that I didn't never see. Guess who it was?
Right?
My best friend. Who's my best friend, y'all?
Ashley?
Yes. She calling me, telling me, yo, you just got off the phone with Shireen, and now you're sitting there talking to Greg.
Oh, how did she know?
Shireen. And we really talking, but the phone call never came through. with Greg. And then a person pulls up and be like, oh, we looking for Zoo-Way, this, that, third. Me and Greg facing this way, I'm facing that way, but our windows together, and we say, oh, it's right there, this, that, and third. People never knew who Greg was.
Greg is humble like that. Greg don't like people.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I love Greg. Shout out to Greg. I always big up Greg and everything that he does because the Charlotte brand is where it's at. So when I pulled up, you was in his shop.
Yeah.
So tell us like what's your fashion style? Because every artist has their fashion style, their own kind of lane. Where are you going with it?
To be honest, I try to be as different as possible. So like, I like a whole bunch of exclusive stuff for, you know, if something's not coming out again, I definitely try to get my hands on that. But
Dead stop.
other than that, yeah. But a lot of times I just throw on something until I'm rich and I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really.
You're not flashy.
Yeah.
I don't. That's dope.
That's why
I don't like
I
flashy guys.
Yeah.
Go
You
ahead.
don't like
I don't
flashy
know why
guys?
he is reminding me of my
Oh,
nephew.
flashy, flashy.
Oh, really?
You said
He's
flashy.
reminding me of my nephew.
Humble.
Dinner?
Yeah,
The attitude. If they don't look alike, but they're very reserved. Yeah.
But they're gonna be fly too at the same
That's why
time.
you
Right.
right in New York.
That's fine.
I mean,
Right.
I ain't hear his music yet, but
Speaking of which, speaking of the music, can you please forward the email that you sent to me because the email is in that phone. Can you send it to? Oh, you have it?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, spirit.
So disregard. Hello, disregard. Have you been on Unplugged yet? Have you been on Unplugged? So that's where I saw him.
Oh, right.
That's where I saw him.
Right.
Okay, but I seen a picture, and the picture is what caught my attention. I said, oh, he got a look. He got a look to him. And that's when I reached out to Greg. And in all honesty, I just want to say, y'all are a good team because like we were talking off air. When I reached out to Greg hit me up immediately. He was like, yo, here's Lakeisha, or Lakeisha, it's her number, get she on the thing. So I'm like, okay, because I'm very good with follow-up. I don't believe in wasting time.
Right.
That's the only thing in life we never
Right.
get back.
Right.
So if somebody reach out to me, I reach out.
Right.
And you're very prompt about that.
Yeah, I'm very like, I don't want you to even think like, oh, she being flaky, she
Right.
not, no. I respond quickly. So when I reached out, you responded back so fast. I was like, oh, I'm like, when can we get this interview going? You know what I'm saying? And then we set it up. I thought it was gonna be on some Hollywood stuff, cause you know, some act like that.
We're very humble.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
We know exactly where we want him to go, and we have a vision.
Okay.
So with that vision, I feel like you have to be humble if you're trying to get a certain place. Because we're gonna meet people all the time. People are gonna come in, people are gonna come out, but then we're gonna have those lifetime friends and partnerships. And I think it's very important that we handle them professionally from the beginning to the end.
Absolutely.
So with us, responding back and forth, and you responding back promptly, like that is great for me because there has been times where we've responded with people and they didn't get back right away, but they responded to me, and then I get back with them, but they don't respond back, the way I'm responding to them. So, to have someone reaching out professionally, that says a lot because I feel like that carries a lot of weight, and that also determines what type of brand you have. Because there will be certain things that we will deal with, or certain people that we reach out to or reach out to us, but then when we get response, it's not professional. I'd rather not even deal with it because I don't want to deal with it at all.
Yeah.
So I just don't tolerate any of the BS. Either we're gonna do it or we're not gonna do it.
Right.
We know exactly what you want, and we're gonna give that to you, vice versa. So communication is key. With
Yes, it
everything.
is. In anything.
Definitely.
So we definitely appreciate that. Can we get into a joint? Will it flag us on YouTube, your joint?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't?
Nah, I shouldn't.
Is it all original?
It's all
Yeah.
original.
All original?
Yes,
Good.
We got
do
the rights
not
to
own
play
the
this.
rights to any music that's played
Yeah.
on Gospel Time Radio.
But
we
We're
do.
showing love.
But-
They
But we
do.
do.
Yeah, they right here.
They
got
right
the
here.
own-
Yeah, I hear
they
this.
own the
Yeah.
right to play this.
Listen closely, YouTube algorithm. They
Yes.
right.
They got the right.
Here we go.
Let's
That's
go.
What's this joint?
Keep your head up, big bro. Better than this song.
Diane.
Dion?
Diane.
Oh, Dion. Okay.
Yeah, I know my mama don't like that around town with a pipe. But I got a ride with you because last time nigga tried to take my life. Put in all bad, women all bad, thing I don't like the light. Nigga don't reach up, I'm out to teach lost his life. They ain't tryna die young. Niggas know I got them bands, but I only got like 5 grams. My money's ready blue, but all y'all faces all ones. Give a fuck about the options, all my options are gone. That's how you get the job done. Come on, front like got some ready, but I be getting shooters. And then like 70.62, going through smoking in the rollers. Nigga get your top dick when they chop dick, I be hit you normal. I been go hard for a while, now I think my ex is Jewish. And they all wanna call me when they need me. When I ball hard, this is GG 2019, I had fella. 2020, they ain't see me. Get your wife back if I pipe that. When I pipe that, how it needs me. She be choosing in them dark rooms till the lights so flashy. I done fell in love with this music, so I started rapping. And I treat my gun like these hoes, I gotta keep me erect. I'm like, can't see you hurt no more, that's why I started stacking. Like trying to see no sunshine, but I keep trying to catch me lacking. I've been rolling by my lonely like I lost my team. But I'll leave them doing push-ups with this Glock 19. I'ma have this finish blunt on top, and I times that by 3. Shit, my blood, sweat, and tears me, so y'all gon' see. Yeah, I know my mom don't like to ride around town with a pipe, but I gotta ride with you, tell the last time they try to take my life. Come in the all back, whip in the all back, I don't like the light. Nigga don't retro, I'm have to teach how to nigga lost his life. They ain't tryna die young. Niggas know I got them bands, but I only got like 5 grams. My money's ready blue, but all y'all faces all ones. Talk about the options, all my options are gone. I'ma get this with this pain, I don't know what to do. I'm out here chasing my dreams, I'm sleeping in the stoop. Used to keep me a K in the cut, and she was sliding too. That's my little mama riding down, I was everybody shoots. In the outside, and I drop by when I'm outside. Some shit feel like orgy when I'm outside. It's Mongo, shots on, got a black down, games outside. And I know these niggas inside, they outside. Get outside, man, they got swallowed, I got their bags. Then the house got mad. Got a red beam, it's a headshot, better house will last. I was in my hood one day, but they try to take my life. I gotta keep a flame on me, put them up in the sky like kites. Yeah, I know my mom don't like to ride around town with fight, but I gotta ride with you, tell the last time they try to take my life. Put in all that, whip in all that shit, I don't like the light. Nigga don't retro, I got to teach how to nigga lost his life. They ain't tryna die young, niggas know I got them bands, but I only got like 5 grams. My money's ready blue, but all y'all faces all wrong. Talk about the options, all my options are gone. I gotta get the job done.
Yeah, you got a good one. That's a good one.
That's fire. That's the one. That's the one that's gonna take you in.
You got
He
He got the
one.
one.
He got
He
one.
got the one.
You gotta get a third.
Okay, hold on. Let's get to the
He got
All
one.
right, so how many songs have you done already? Or is it a whole album, a whole EP? What we doing?
See, what's crazy is the reason why people don't believe how good I'm doing in my city right now is because now I have like 6 songs out, but
I seen your page. You got like 6,500 people following you.
yeah,
So they aware.
yeah,
They aware. They may not know, but they're aware.
They're aware, but you know, it was just I would say like 2 months ago, it was 4 songs out only, and you know, my movement being crazy, so they would, you know, they ain't understanding.
Mhm.
But I still don't even have a project out yet.
So it's just singles that you got going.
Right.
All right. So you said it's 4 singles, or is it
Well, I have like 6 now.
6 singles? Who's producing these singles for you?
It depends on like where I go. I don't never choose just one producer. I like
Name drop, yeah.
Yeah, so Ant Chamberlain, I got 20 on my beat, stuff like that. And then, you know, I always go to the same engineer with the Baby Dino, but
Baby Dino.
Over audio box.
On your box. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Audio box. Shouts to Audio box. Yeah.
Definitely,
That was
definitely.
That was
to me.
dope.
That was the one. Now, when you won in New York City, was that the song you played?
one of them,
That was
yeah.
one of them, but that's not the one that really went ham.
Play another one.
Wait, hold on. What's the title of the one that they went ham in New York for?
Pain the Problem.
Pain and problem.
Pain and Problems? Can we get into that, Smith?
What you saying? No, I'm like, man, ain't ready. Come on now.
Yes, Smith.
Feel lonely, man. I'm saying, boy, don't say it. But I swear to God, I want them niggas dead. So them niggas into the fence. This who wants to get in. MG with the stick, I'm super sane. Let's talk about my pain and my problems. I ain't the same, but I'm trying. They say they love me, but they lying.
You gonna bring this shit back.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Nah, cause we on some other shit, right?
Feel overland. I'm saying what I'm saying. I swear to God, I want the niggas dance, but the niggas is the fans. This who gon' stick the land. Every year with the stick, I'm super sad. Let's talk about my pain and my problems. I ain't the same, but I'm trying. They say they love me, but they lying. I'm the only one looking out for me. She with that nigga because he asked if she love me. I know you got love for me, but you tryna play cool. She telling him it ain't true. You guys, you got the same dude. It's a movie, you ain't never in the crowd. Sipping on these texts with this dick if you play foul. I'm doing shows now, I'm the hottest in the town. I swear this shit like golden loud. Girl, you know I can go you, but you my private babe. You like me calling you baby, you ain't no tolerance. You know that I was flying with this, I was flying with fame. Told her only the two already got kicked. Spitting nigga, he got a lot to say. They say I'm keeping with rapping, it's like a holiday. Now I'm in the new cool with a dick, bitch, tryna ride my dick. And if it was gun, ain't gotta hide my blick. Feelin' overland. I'm saying what I'm saying, but I swear to God, I want the niggas dance, but the niggas is a fans. This one wants to demand. Them deal with the stick, I'm super sad. Just talk about my pain and my problems. I ain't the same, but I'm trying. They say they love me, but they lying. I'm the only one who's looking out for me. She be that nigga who call me. He asking if she love me. I know you got love for me, but you tryna play her. She telling him it ain't true. This is all you crazy about the same. I remember back in high school, they told me have a plan B. Yeah, I was just buzzing off the ground. When I started rapping, y'all just said I was a man. I'm the hottest in the city, that's all these bitches fans. They ain't tryna die on their right, so keep on fighting. They told me I chose the wrong lifestyle, dropped out of college. You saw the job of comedy, take his chain and run his pocket. Then I take off from Rocky, he ain't got to see the doctor. I just talk like Bruce Lee, you don't feel like Bruce Lee. All that feel like Bruce Wayne, I wanna be like Bruce Lee. Now they wish they knew me, yeah. I'm still the old me, but it's the new me, yeah. Feel about the leg. I'm saying what I'm saying, but I swear to God, I want them niggas dance, so them niggas is a fan. People want to demand, them people with the stick, I'm super sad. Just talk about my pain and my problems. I ain't the same, but I'm.
Let's go, Drew got something he wanna say.
Yeah.
Drew, let's go, Drew.
Yo,
What's up?
cut that shit off, man. You playing too much.
Yeah.
This nigga dope. This shit fire. This shit dope.
Yeah.
This shit gonna reach from here to New York.
I appreciate
Shit is dope. Fair bit.
It was something about him.
It's dope.
I'm good on energy.
Oh.
Yeah, you got good energy.
I'm,
That's
There she
that's,
go.
yeah, I'm doing energy, and
There
the
she
first
go.
thing
She
I
know.
did was I made my son take a picture with you.
Whoa.
Cause I felt it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good
did.
on energy, right?
Yeah.
I
So,
don't do
yeah,
that.
listen.
Like, he's always with me.
I want a lot of people that play humble. The same way you hear humble, she's humble.
That's what
She
she
rolled
is.
with SWV. She's on the
Everybody,
road
everybody.
with them, right? You worked at Beat Street Records.
Yeah.
Knows everyone down to Jay-Z. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I deal with humble people.
It's
Smitty
crazy.
had the shit read within 0.5 seconds.
Yo, what?
I said the words, he said,
Yeah.
Know when to cut it off and all that shit, like
right. So I think that, and we're all of a certain age. I don't know how, I mean, you're young.
Yeah.
Like, my son is 8 years older than me.
Yeah.
So, we know, you know, we've been in this industry and we know when someone has talent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can see certain things happening that haven't probably happened to you yet, but we're telling you it's
gonna happen.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, it's just a matter of time.
Well,
Yes, it's a matter of time.
And that what made me laugh more than anything, because I had my son late. He's 11. So as the song is playing, he was like this, fire. Now, the thing about that is everything is saying, he's like, oh, corny, your old lady did this and that. But when he did that, I was like, okay, because that's big too. Because these kids, the younger generation, that's who's gonna, their parents are the ones that's gonna buy the music. So if he said that, I was like, okay.
Yes.
So you definitely onto something.
Or
But now I was listening to the words of pain and problems, right? Talking real grown for 21. Who we talking about? Who we talking about on this record?
There you go.
when it comes to
Whatever you talking about on this record, you talking about bitch on your dick, riding on the dick. I heard that.
Here we go.
Gossip time ready. What we have to do on Thursday.
Let's talk about the
Gossip
pain
good.
and my problems.
We do this.
Damn, man.
Clearly you're not a virgin.
Yeah, nah.
Ah.
But it was more so
Now,
like
what
me
age did
just
you
talking
lose your
about. It was more so me talking about.
That's
you know
your
what I'm
girl?
saying? Oh,
Her.
nah.
No, that's she working.
No, I was just wondering why
Working.
you knocked
Yeah, you see how they doing on the live wire.
No, I got
Y'all gonna get him in
Buddy
trouble.
up.
They trying to lock you down early.
Oh my God.
Look,
Don't get him in trouble.
Be careful.
I'm
Check the
already
drink.
off the drink.
Check the
Oh,
drink.
you off the grid. You off the grid. I heard it.
She trying to put you on the
Well,
roof. You gotta check the drink.
I'm off the grid.
She taking sheet to the sheets.
Is that the next one? Sheet to the sheet.
Sheet to the sheets.
But
Hey.
it was.
Oh my God.
I wasn't really talking about nobody specific, but it was more so like all the girls and like, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact that, you know, my experience, really, it was just, I was talking to everybody, I know, all the females that I
Have encountered it.
Great.
Clap your hands.
Great answer. Great answer. Great answer.
Clap your hands for the
You got
Don't be so many
bodies.
guys.
Oh boy, got
They start early. They start early in the fall. Because you know we got TV and shit in New York.
We got TV too now.
But y'all got some recreational activities going on other than TV. I know y'all
You know what's crazy? Because when I was young, I used to like keep something from each girl that I rock with. right?
Wait a minute, bring that back. What you say?
When I was young, I used to keep something from each girl that I rocked with.
Yo!
Like her panties?
Yeah.
Yeah!
When I was still living with my moms,
What's happening?
yeah, I used to have them in
That's
the,
my name, but
I used to have them in the treasure case. You know what I'm saying?
you telling too much
They
shit.
drawers?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Were they
Yo.
washed or
You
know,
my
scented?
man. You my
I'm
man.
talking too much. Alright.
You telling too much shit, man. It's
June said I got it.
it's like this shit is some serial shit. You keeping the drawers, you keeping the socks.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Okay. Speaking of drawers, and it's a personal experience. When Zach passed and I was cleaning out everything, he had a book bag filled with drawers.
Love you, Zach. My brother. I
Yeah.
gotta go. I have to go. Now go ahead,
Drawers
go.
in
Go ahead.
the book bag.
I hope they was all yours, but I
They
gotta
weren't
go.
mine.
Oh, yeah, these the bros.
These are the bros?
Yeah, they can get on the air.
They was
Yeah, pull up there. Pull up there.
Yo, hold up, over here. Y'all skateboard?
Look at the stereotyping.
Hey, to keep it better with y'all, them niggas
Come sit
from New
over
York
here.
too.
Come on.
Hello?
Are y'all from New York? What part of New York y'all from?
That's our
White
people.
Plains?
Yeah,
What you doing,
White
man?
Plains?
upstate New York.
Oh,
Upstate,
where,
yeah.
Syracuse?
Like, kind of like Albany.
Albany. I used to be in Kingston.
Okay, yeah.
All right, just get on the camera. What's your names?
Y'all skateboard?
Nah, snowboard.
Y'all rap?
Snowboard. I snowboard. They from New
My
York.
name is Tanner.
They in the mountains.
That's dope.
That's a cool name.
I'm Red. They call me Red.
Get up on
Red.
Red.
Get on the
Are you
air.
Irish?
Talk that shit, Red. Let them know, Red. Talk that shit.
Yo, hold up.
Hey, tell me out here with the snowboards.
Y'all
You
know
know
how
what
to
that's
do
code for?
freestyle? Y'all rap?
Nah, we don't rap.
What y'all do?
We're just the business guy.
Oh, dope.
Oh, they're the sponsors.
Okay. Right, dope.
No.
But those.
They dance.
Okay.
They the homies. That's what they are. They supporting their bro. You know what I'm saying? They supporting their bro. They homies.
Yes. It's good to have white people.
I see the Crooks and Castle. They ain't here with the drip on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they drippy.
These are the guys. These are
Stand over there with them talking shit.
Listen,
Let's go.
we want to let people know that.
Right.
And I don't want you to be offended because we love white people.
Nah. Hell
When you
no.
have white people on your team, it's a known fact that you are escalating to another level.
Right.
Are you aware of this?
But at the end of the day,
I'm
talk
telling
that
you.
shit.
Listen to me.
right.
Listen
I ain't
to
gonna
me.
cap.
Eyes will, they're gonna pay attention because they're like, okay, what's really going
Yeah. Yeah. I hate to say that, but
It
it's
is
a proven fact.
Absolutely.
Proven fact.
You
So
get
what
in the
business are you into? If business is not properly done, are you putting people to swim with the fishes?
Hell, of course.
Yeah. It's very important. You want to know.
Sit down, talk. Let's talk this shit out.
He's gonna talk this shit out.
Let's talk this shit out.
With the pressure.
Huh? You ain't in no hot seat. You should be in the
You got
front.
put in the hot seat.
You at Dr. Bim's podcast right now.
Wherever we go, they go.
When you at Dr. Bim's podcast, you in a good
They have
seat.
a show, they have a show. They always support, they're always there. It doesn't matter where we go. When we go to Georgia, we have shows, they're there.
Okay.
Like, always. Like,
Where'd you
so
meet
there's
you?
love.
Where'd y'all meet at?
Man,
Strip club.
Talk about it.
man, I moved down here and I make beats and stuff. So,
Okay, so you're a producer.
yeah.
Okay.
So I went to the art room for a show.
Okay.
I happened to see this man perform,
Okay.
and I said, "Wow."
There you go. You
And
want
then
to
we
all
just met. Yeah, we just chopped it up our back, and then played basketball.
Oh yeah, who?
So love, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a hoops in. Yeah.
Come on, Smitty.
Y'all better YouTube Smitty. Hold on. Like, hey. It's not even funny.
Hey, what happened? Y'all just hooped and what happened?
Yeah.
Triple
But
dub.
you know, it was more so like, so how we met at the art room is because me and one of my bros, his name is Ghost. I ain't gonna put the government out there. However,
Gotcha.
we wasn't even supposed to be at the event. You know what I'm saying? It was just an artist event they was having, and me and the bro was like, yo, we need some more exposure. So we went and we stepped on his stage. And you know, they didn't want to put us on the air, but we did it. And you know,
was it a problem when you did it?
it was a problem before we did it. After, you know, they do everything. Oh my God, like, shit. But it was more so like we just needed the stage, and we had to show you why you don't, you know what I'm saying, treat us like that.
Right.
Pretty much. But I met the bro after because he was already looking for me, trying to send me beats.
Right.
But once I talked to him and, you know, a bond was formed, it became more than that. Like, all right, the bro, and there's more business stuff. And then he introduced me to the other bro named Red. And it's more so like, we on the same thing now. They on the same page. So what we got, we ain't gonna explain too much, but they know and we know.
Fact, shout out to St. Patrick's Ghost.
And
Shout out to Ghost.
let me say this too. Let me say this, because it sounds like you guys are real tight. And then I do see all the potential in him. He's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
And when he blows up, it's gonna be so many people trying to break y'all up. They're gonna talk down about him. They're gonna talk down about them.
We
And
already
they're gonna
have
try
that.
to they're gonna try to like, you already going through it already?
Yeah.
Don't feed into it.
Y'all
Yeah,
ready?
we know.
Don't let
Because
people get in your
I know
ear.
for a fact, I've watched it a million times, when the artists feed into it, they fall off.
Yeah.
So don't
Because their
feed
mind
into
is
it.
everywhere
You know what
else.
she
There's
said?
nothing wrong with adding on,
break.
but do not disconnect this.
Don't break.
Hallelujah, don't do it.
You heard what she said?
Word.
Don't break. y'all.
Yeah,
Word.
it's a
Because
fact.
it's gonna be people that's like up there, like, and you like, oh my God, they
You know, but turn them off.
Yeah, don't
Don't break.
grab, you hold on time.
Yeah.
Stay tight, man.
Yeah. So now you said this.
So,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's basically how the game goes. So what happens is once you start moving up, they're gonna try to isolate you so they can control you and
Yeah.
manipulate you. So
Yeah.
anyone that's gonna have your best interests at heart, they gotta get rid of immediately.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they'll even do some type of sabotage. I done witnessed this shit myself where
Yeah,
they're
we
trying
all-
to
we all
sabotage,
witnessed it.
put your people in a bad position
Uh-huh.
just to be like, see, this is, you know, and they done created the whole chaos,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
yes.
you gotta
It
be
ain't gonna
there.
happen
Yes.
over here,
But
though.
when they see you strong and you stand your ground, you like,
Yeah.
this is my team, take it or leave it, they'll eventually
Yeah.
budge.
It ain't gonna happen over here, y'all.
Right?
It ain't gonna happen over
Yeah.
here.
But nah, that's real though.
Right,
Like,
but I've seen it.
I see that
Yeah.
shit all the time.
It ain't gonna happen over
He's not
here.
even really
Really there
there yet.
But see,
He already
everybody
goes
sees the
through-
potential of where
Right.
it can go.
Right.
So they always feel like if they can start early,
Yeah.
start
Keep
chipping
on
away.
Oh.
By the
And they
time,
always try to take
Oh.
the fact that I'm a female out of it, but no one has the vision that I have for him.
Do you
So
have
no
muscle?
one.
You have muscle?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm a Gemini. I don't play no games.
No.
I'm just saying, like
Your support team,
as-
your support team
yes,
must-
like,
Yes.
rely niggas behind.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
trust me, I got people that
Yeah.
step in.
Yeah, yeah,
So just because they're in the background, people don't see them, but. if
That's the
you
best
step
way
in,
to keep
step
them,
in,
bring it back.
Because you don't need to
That's
see
it.
what's
Yeah.
really going on.
Yeah, right.
But
I
as
got
long as,
When they see him, it's too late.
Yeah.
but.
That's it.
They see him, it's too late.
Right, right.
Niggas don't even know
Right,
those
man.
guys out here.
You right. I got 2 women behind me. I ain't worried at all. I got them 2. No, I'm dead simple.
Yeah.
I got them 2 behind me.
Yeah.
I'm not worried at all. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we jump on backs, we fight,
Yeah.
and we try not to go there.
We try not
We try not to, but we got a gang of people who love us that will
Yeah.
I got
do things for us if we needed to do that.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts. And
And
we're
they
from
grow,
Charlotte.
huh?
And we're from Charlotte, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah.
We native down.
yeah, good, good.
We're good on our side.
Yeah.
So what else I mean, is there any, are y'all gonna get signed? Cause you're not gonna stay independent for long.
Me, Mike.
Yeah, it all
It
depends.
depends
Yeah, but it all depends on what they talking about. I think more than I'd rather think before I act on something. So even if, like it was a while ago, but we did have a lot of deals coming in. But of course we ain't signed because I feel like every artist should know at the beginning if they throwing deals at you, that means they already know that you work that.
Right.
So you gotta know your worth and understand that whatever they throw at you, you already work that.
Right.
You work more than that. Actually, that's why they try to
Facts.
lowball you.
Facts. That's the
Right,
first
right,
one.
right,
The
right,
lowball.
right,
Trying to
right,
profit
right,
off you.
right.
So you gotta stand your ground until it's really life changing or something that you really like. You
Facts.
So.
No cap. Me and No Limit was talking right outside here, and when he was performing, nobody was blowing his phone up. Like, yo, who is this guy? Like, trying to figure out. And you know what I'm saying? No Limit
Yeah,
was
'cause you got it. You got it.
definitely shouting you out. Like, nah, he it right here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Word.
facts. So behind the scenes, bro, people got your back for real. Like,
Word.
So when can we expect the album or a mixtape or an EP? What we doing?
It's real
Yes,
soon. I wanna say like this month.
This month? What's it called?
I don't know yet.
Literally, the album is done. No name for the album yet.
No
But the album is done.
The album is done. How many songs on the album?
It's 7. It's an EP because
Yes,
I
an
don't have a
Okay,
project
usually
out
go
yet.
to 10, so it
Yeah,
depends.
Yeah.
but I don't have a project yet, so it's just like
Just something to
7.
hear.
Yeah. But once I drop my album, like, I ain't even in album mode yet because I'm just beginning. You feel me? Like I haven't even I dropped my first song in September. You feel me? That's not even a whole year yet. So that's why everybody like, yo, you going crazy.
Yeah.
But once I go in album mode, then it's really a different me. Because I feel like this project, I have to put it together just so my fans have a project. However, I didn't give it my all. Now that I understand what a project means and how to build a body of work, the album is going to be extremely different, but more like harder than
That's
the EP.
dope.
Okay, so can we get into one more joint?
yeah.
What's the next joint? What can we play? What do you want them to play?
We can play Waste Your Time.
Waste your time?
You got that?
You gonna waste somebody's
Fuji
time?
in the, it's like Fuji in the beat.
I gotta keep going.
What else you got? You got that? You can play that too.
I got
That song I ain't take serious. It was, but
We want to hear what you took serious. Was it wasting your time?
Alright, so let's get that set up right now. Y'all keep talking. Y'all run the show.
Okay. You gonna rock with it.
You got Apple? I can airdrop that joint.
Oh. And drop it. See, that's that technical young
Well,
people
shoot,
stuff.
we
You
should-
know how to do it?
Wait, what's your
Y'all keep
concept?
going.
That's something that's we want to
Let's go with it.
This one keep
That's the message out.
It started feeling like my time, ain't got time for shit. I know I'm about to blow, I try not to reminisce, and they ain't talking to no Julie. You my jealous, make me drippy, try to skirt off and trap it. I'm like, fuck it, I'ma flip the whip. Bitch, now watch me do my dirty, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Walk around with this extended clip, bitch, think I got 2 dicks. I started feeling like they wanna, I'm just saying I got more hits in it. Every song they think a song, and they ain't gotta drop shit. But then my rolling, maybe I'm on the wrist. Especially my coupe, every party fly to mine this. I put my clothes in, I whip it like a trophy. I ain't never fit in, so don't tell nobody you know me. I like it is keep going. They be drinking champagne on my good time, so we pouring. And the day I meet Ellie, I tell you my verse is gonna be colder. And they see my verse and say, nigga, that mean the biggest throw. Keep going, keep going. And they say, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know why he sleeps on that.
Why do you sleep on this song? Why?
Because this one dude, he hit me up back when I first started rapping, and he was like, "Let me make some beats for you." And I was like, "All right." And he sent me a couple beats. With me, I'm real picky with my beats, so it's like you gotta send me at least like 30, because I'm gonna go through all of them in less than 10 minutes. Probably less than 5 minutes in real honesty. And choose probably like 2 if I like them. So he sent me some, and I was really vibing with the fact that he was like 17 sending me beats, and he talking to me like I'm famous already. So I admired and I respected the fact that he cared so much, and I was like, I'm still going to record and at least write to one of the beats. So I wrote to it, and one day when I was recording in the studio, I was, recording some songs that I actually took serious, and I had some more time, because what I do before I go in the studio is I make sure I know all my lyrics and, perfected the song before I record. So I ended up having more time, and I was just like, let me go ahead and record this on the beat he made and send it to him. And I just have it in my files.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's dope.
It's not it.
Let's
You
get
don't want to hear that thing again?
Let's
get it, Drew.
I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to that. This shit right here. I'm not listening to that. I know he's an artist. I'm not taking over.
It started feeling like my time, ain't got time for shit. I know I'm about to blow, I try not to reminisce, and nigga ain't talking to no Julie. Then my jealous make me drippy, try to skirt off and trap it. I'm like, fuck it, I'ma flip the whip. Bitch, now watch me do my ducky, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Walk around with this extended clip, bitch, nigga, I got 2 dicks. I start to feel like on that weather. I'm just saying I got more hits than singing. Every song, they favorite song, and I ain't gotta drop shit. But now my running, maybe all my other wrist. Especially my coops, and the project's probably more than this. I put my clothes in, I feel just like a trophy. I ain't never fit in, so don't tell nobody, you know me. All I did is keep going. They be drinking champagne on my good times, so we pouring. And the day I meet Ellie, I tell you my verse is gonna be colder. And they say my verse is silly, nigga, that mean the beat is throw. Keep going.
See, I know what I'm
Going,
talking
and they
about.
say,
So guys, being with me makes it even better.
I got a request. I got a request from the audience. They said they want to hear you go a cappella real quick.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
That's what they saying.
Don't get mad at me. I ain't disrespectful.
Come over there. I'm saying, boy, I'm saying. But I swear to God, I want them niggas dance where them niggas is the fans. Yeah. Let's talk about my pain and my problems. I ain't the same. They say they love me, but they lying.
They lying.
I'm looking out for me. She with that nigga because me. He asked me, do she love me? I know you got love for me, but you tryna play cool. She telling him it ain't true. Be to drive you crazy about the same dude. Yeah.
Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there.
It's a love song.
Yo, this shit right here. This show right here.
So we're looking at the next big thing coming on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, is it safe to say that?
Yeah.
That's safe to
That's
say that. The
Yeah.
next big thing. Baby move over.
Yeah.
You know, we love the baby, but baby's in trouble.
Hey, but he was dope, though.
important you.
He'll be out of trouble in a little bit.
It'll die out. It'll die out.
Yeah, but we in trouble. And this is the
Yeah, he'll
perfect
be out
time
of trouble in
for
a
you
little
to
bit.
slide up on in
Yep, go harder.
and bring it back up for him, because y'all
Yeah.
from the
Black
same,
people
y'all
attention
from the
span
same
ain't
place.
that long enough for him to be in trouble that long.
Yeah.
Give him another week.
Right.
He drop a hit. Everything we gonna be good.
It'll die out. They tried to cancel everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, but I'm just saying, get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in where you fit in and make that move.
Any upcoming shows?
Yeah, where can we catch you at?
Right now I have it's like a talent show slash modeling thing tomorrow for my bro Stephen the Dream's birthday.
I
It's
know
called
Stephen
30
Dream,
for
I seen
30.
that with the red hair. Yeah, shouts to him.
Yeah, he got his event coming up tomorrow. It's called 30 for 30. I'm gonna be modeling. I'm not gonna say exactly what I'm modeling in.
Oh, so you model and rap.
I don't model, but I don't think
You
I'm
stepping
ugly.
out on faith.
I don't think I'm ugly, so I think I can, you know, deal with that one. You know what I'm
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm cute.
Yeah, right. I'm the prettiest nigga.
I really rock on these
I'm the
blocks.
prettiest nigga in the
Rock.
Florida. I'm the prettiest nigga in the Florida.
What?
Shout out
What
to
you
the
say? You the prettiest what?
prettiest nigga in the shop right now.
That means I think I'm the prettiest fat boy in New York and Charlotte right now. I'm cute. I get it in. I'm Just call me
Let's go, June Balloon. Yeah.
June Balloon.
Let's go.
Like the money?
I got a couple dollars.
Okay. Belly like the money, get it right, y'all. Yeah. Belly like the bread.
Yeah, that's why I like. That's my new name, Zelly with the money.
Zelly with the jelly.
Zelly with the jelly with the belly. Zelly with the jelly with the belly.
Alright, now we're about to get into this next track. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Let's get into it. What's this one called?
What's your time?
Oh, that's
Chief on the phone.
And we at the club, said you never really cared to party with a thug. Tell me damn what you did that, well baby, show me how to love.
Don't worry about me, little shorty, I'm not just trying to fuck.
But when I do, you know I'ma show you how to come. You always work, you said you ain't got enough time.
When it's try with you, you don't even spend no money.
You know I'm riding as a chill, not your time. You keep a watch, so you can't waste your time. I'm a skinny nigga, but I like that in my big flex. Fuck in the car, and it's all I don't call that rich flex. Hey, someone watch you playing games, believe you did press. They said you won't because you ain't let them niggas hit that. Let's make a movie, I'ma show you niggas you want my tips that. Wanna give me the world, but I know I can't, cause I ain't rich yet. Said you ain't been loved in a while, I know you missed that. And they play my shit back, and then we at the club. They never really cared to party with a thug. They went the devil, baby, show me how to love.
Don't worry about me, little shorty, I'm not just trying to fuck.
But when I do, you know I'ma show you how to come. You always work, you said you ain't got enough time.
When it's try with you, you don't even spend no money.
You know I'm riding at the chill down your spine. When you keep a watch, so you can't waste your time. You said you haven't really felt love in a while. I'm thinking about you when I be writing these written. But you haven't really felt right, you love in a while. I'm trying to make it, I'm sorry, ain't pay attention. But I wanna do like the same thing. Try to fuck your mouth, gonna let me, so my feelings still trying to maintain. You always say that I ain't changed. Black girls do the same thing, I'm putting girls do the same thing. So I'm still chasing these same dreams. And now the DJ about to play the part that you like. She in the crowd, I just told him to cut the lights. I walk on stage and all I really need is a mic. Everything's alright, when we at the club, said they never really cared to party with a thug. Coming down with the devil, baby, show me how to love.
Don't worry about me, little shorty, I'm not just trying to fuck.
But when I do, you know I'ma show you how to come. You always work, you said you ain't got enough time.
When it's try with you, you don't even spend no money.
You know I'm riding at the chill down your spine. When you keep a watch, so you can't waste your time.
With so she from the phone.
She from the phone.
You know that.
Yeah. He dope.
Wait, she, is it Rashid? Your name is Rashid?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, how did you find him? Like, what made you want to become
Take him on as a
Y'all
client.
gonna be amazed.
All right, talk to
Okay,
me.
so let me start by saying this because I don't tell too many people this. So if you watching this, this is how I met She. Because I gave birth to him 21 years ago.
Oh! Your mama!
I am
Yeah.
mom.
Whoa!
I am momager.
Dope.
Yes.
I would have never guessed that one.
And
Y'all don't even look alike.
he looked just like his dad. And he has 4 siblings.
Mm.
He has 4 siblings, all in that same dad. But I chose to manage him directly because I didn't want to put control. I didn't want to have anyone else control his career.
Yes.
So when it came to having someone else manage him or have someone else to give us, direction,
Mm.
I will take, the advice. But as far as letting someone else control his career, I wasn't having it. Because I didn't want him to sign to a label or something like that.
And
And then they give him 3 years and then they shelf him. You will never be able to shelf him under my watch.
Right.
So with that being said, I also wanted him to keep his own creativity. I didn't want anyone to change anything about him. He has his own look. He makes his own everything. No one writes for him. He does everything himself. So with that being said, he's self-made. So that's the reason why I say no one else will ever have the vision that I have for him. Because no one will.
Best of intentions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why it's important that, because we have our back and forth, because sometimes it comes a point where he's trying to separate the two.
And he can't.
But, right, but I have to let him know, as your manager, you have to do what I say do.
Right.
If I'm telling you to do something.
It's in your
you
best
have-
interest.
Right. Even if you don't want to do it, I'm telling you to do it for your best
You know what it
interest,
is.
because before I actually started managing him, I was actually dealing with a lot of artists here already in Charlotte. Like a year before that, I was dealing with Nicole, and I was
Nicole?
Nicole Inez here in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
And I was doing a few different things with her. And a lot of artists were wanting me to manage them then. And I was like, I'm not into managing artists. But at the time, he was already doing music. But he wasn't taking it serious. So he was in school. And he only had the option, you're only leaving school if you're going to do your music and pursue it as your career. If you're not, you're going to school. You have two options.
Right.
So that's why he said, I don't have a plan B, because he doesn't. Either you do this, or you had to go to school. So those Yeah. So, you know, and at the end of the day, I knew that he was talented. He's wanted this for a long time. He used to perform when he was 6. I have video clips of him performing Chris Brown 7, 8. Like, he was going crazy.
So you
Closing
got
his
four
eyes.
other kids?
Yes.
So you got 5 kids total?
Yes.
Okay, that's me. I got 5 kids.
Yes, and he's the second oldest. I have one that's 23, and then
Okay.
it's him. Then I have a 19-year-old, a 16-year-old about to be 17, and then a 15-year-old about to be 16. So everyone has their own.
Shouts to moms! Shouts to moms!
So everybody just does their own
Moms,
thing,
like,
and I
she
always
just-
try to support
Yeah.
whatever they're doing. Like my 15-year-old about to be 16, she has her own baking business. And I think it's important for them to be entrepreneurs in this world, because I feel
Especially
like,
with how it's going now.
right, because I feel like, you know, it's important for us to generate our own money. It's important for you to have your own say-so. It's important for you to do things the way you want to do them. And you don't need a degree to do that. But you can be the boss and hire somebody with a degree, but you don't have to do that.
Right.
So I wanted them to always be independent. I wanted them to always do their things, and this was something he always chased. And I knew he had the music, and when I was telling him he had it, he didn't believe me because I was mom.
Right.
So I told him, if you take it serious, I'm gonna put you on your first stage.
I'm
He
thinking,
took it serious. I put him on his first stage. He's never looked back.
I feel bad now that I asked him how many women he had. I didn't realize his mom was sick.
That's why he was like,
I feel bad because I'm just hugging on his mom. Like she's just his manager. I'm just loving her like, hey, you know, now that's a mom. I would put my hands back in my pockets.
Your mom's is pretty, so this is
Yeah.
go happy.
And I'm all
Go
like,
happy.
right, and I'm all like this.
Look, we know how to handle it. Look, we know how to handle it.
No, I
Hey, whatever
understand, but
happens, you don't say no word.
yeah, I understand it, but I'm hugging her and loving her, and that's your mom, and I'm sorry for that.
I ain't
But she's a beautiful woman. I'm sorry, and I will never touch. I will never hug her again.
Good spirit. You gotta get in there.
But y'all missing the point,
And
though.
I will never hug
Y'all
her
missing
again.
something, y'all. Everybody is dropping the ball on this, y'all.
What?
This is what y'all missing. I'm a great listener.
Right.
So what that means is that she can sing. Because he said...
That's right.
Yeah.
Mom was a rapper, and mom was a singer.
singer.
No,
Yeah.
I put the boots on the spot.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even remember the last time I heard her
Mama
sing.
said,
Look at my hand.
I don't remember the last time I heard her sing.
Dang.
They're in my
Probably
mouth.
some MIA, probably some Beyonce, Fantasia, Alicia Keys, who else?
everybody.
Everybody, really. Carrie Hilson, I don't know, everybody.
What about like Jasmine Sullivan?
Definitely.
Jill Scott.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like Jasmine is like one of my favorite artists. Like her first album, like one of my favorite albums. Like when I was in high school, I used to
Watch this.
watch this. Yeah. Let's go.
You need a song.
You do. You have a look. She is pretty.
And I told her that.
Look, Joe feel guilty. He about to get mad again. Hey, ain't gonna lie. You brought a smile on man's face because before the show started, he was on me and Viv's neck. He was on our neck.
He was on my neck.
He was on our neck.
So I got him angry earlier outside on purpose.
Yeah.
All right,
So he was already on the down.
all right, enough about me. Leave me alone. Let her sing. Sing anything.
I was the winner that could come.
Just sing. Sing anything.
Chris Saint Michelle, forever.
A couple of forevers. A couple of forevers.
See, it's been so long, I don't sing like I used to.
All right, so sing
Like
anything you think of on comes to mind. Sing whatever comes to mind.
You can sing whatever, we don't care.
The sweetest thing I've ever known was the kiss on the collarbone.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Don't put it on the spot. Put it on the spot like that.
I'm sorry, Boots ain't never sung. She ain't sung in a while. You know, I was waiting to hear that too. That's why I had to pass the mic.
Understand, Smitty, listen.
You know how many Sundays passed since I woke up?
Catch, Smitty, good
A
catch.
couple Sundays passed since I heard my mama sing. You feel me? Couple Sundays.
So what's next for you guys? What's next on the agenda?
We never know. It's more so just like try to be the biggest and the best every day of the week of every year. That's more so what I try to do is be productive every day of every week of my career due to the fact that you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I got a lot to prove and a lot to move. So at this point in my life, I feel like there's no stopping, there's no option, and there's no direction. Like we can only go up in real life. I mean, it's really up and down, but I'm not looking down. So it's only up.
Hey.
So I'm not sure, what we're gonna do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but every day I'm like, shit, we're gonna find something to do today, and then we do it. I'm here today.
That's what you call hunger.
Yes.
Hunger. And hungry.
Always stay hungry, never thirsty.
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
listen, you know what? Oh, that's our time. That's our time. So listen, if anybody wanted to follow you guys and everything you got going on, give them all your social media handles and everything
For
like
sure.
that.
My name is She from the 4. She from DA, the number 4. For sure. That's on everything on all platforms: Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. I don't got Twitter. I do got a Twitter, but I ain't gonna tell you what my Twitter is. And
Oh, that mean he capping on there. he capping on there.
Yo, send that Twitter out, bro.
Got a burn page.
Yeah.
Burn page.
Hey, look, but it's like, when you get big and you're a celebrity.
They're gonna
for
go
real.
back and see that. Yeah. So don't give it out. Don't give
Talk
it out.
whatever you want to talk then.
I ain't gonna say shit.
That's the way you do it. Smart ass.
Yeah.
And listen, if you want to book She and hit Momager.
Yes. So if you want to book She, you can reach me at QC Booth Check.
There you go.
All of his information is actually in my link. He has his own website. You can actually go on there. You can follow me through there as well. And that's www.shefromthecore.com. However, follow me at QC Booth Check. Follow him at She from the Core. Follow the movement. And I really just want to thank everyone who supports the movement because we've gotten so much support, overwhelming support.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I'm from an old school, so I don't like the social media thing. I can't see me sitting here talking to my phone all day. And that's something that I have to get used to doing.
Yep.
Because,
Tara,
yeah.
Listen to Tara.
Okay, see, I'm bad.
Listen to Tara.
With that. But yes, please follow us. Please book him because I'm telling you, we did Young Blue. They said it was our show. We did Jacquees. They said it was our show. So can we just get our own show? This goes out to all the promoters in Charlotte. Can we get our own show though? That's all I'm saying. We don't want y'all to talk behind the doors. Come see me. Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
So listen, that's our time, and I know we started late, and we apologize. Smitty had some technical difficulties, and this is family, so we ain't no one man above the crew. We wait until everybody come in. Then we start the show. Right. And that's what works for us. But we thank y'all so much for tuning in. Each and every Thursday, Gossip Bib, Gossip Time Radio, Zoo AENT from 8 to 10 p.m., even though today was from 9 to 10. With my lovely DJ and co-host,
L. Smitty, baby.
And my other co-host, Coco Shantae.
And your boy, you already know what it is. It's Big John, Big Balloon, a.k.a. Zell. Let's go. And yo, one more thing we gotta let y'all know. Tomorrow at at South at
1501
South
Mint,
we got the grand opening of the one and only
I Love Chef Jay.
I Love Chef Jay.
Food
truck. So we pulling it up. We at 1501 South Mint, and this is what we doing. Yo, and we doing it from 5 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll do it from 10 to 11. We'll do it from 12 to 11.
What?
We gonna let this shit rock out. Let's go! And shout out to Jay Caldwell. You already know.
Shout out to Jay.
Yeah. Yo, he said.